from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and AMP Live, the American Mentee program. AMP Live Media here to rock and roll Thursday. So hopefully, I'm going to turn this off. Hopefully, you're getting your batteries charged, getting ready for the weekend, getting ready to hit some deals. Today is usually a Thursday sales day or underwriting properties, things of that nature, or appointments with mentees if there's an appointment to either work with or close and things of that nature. So today, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're rocking and rolling. I'm going to label this March Madness. I got some notes here. I usually don't, but it's all right here 9 times out of 10, but just kind of keep me on track. Got some notes here on what's going to be transpiring for the rest of March and March Madness going into 2025 and 2026. I'll be your host today of the AMP Live Real Estate Show. As you can see down below, hey, we're all about AHA, Americans Helping Americans. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. Thank you all past, present, and future mentees that we've worked with in the past. You know who you are. Keep on rocking. God bless you and your family. And remember, Made in America, right? Let's get back to Made in America. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm about. I'm a fourth, fifth generation. I have to double check that, but it's somewhere around there, right? In regards to being here in the United States of America. I'm as, what do you want to call it? American is apple pie, if you want to say that, and all that good stuff. Because when I was growing up, nothing personal, but I'll give you a little history on what that is. But let me go ahead and clean a little bit of stuff up here, a little PSA, public service announcements of what we got going on. I want to share with you today the American Mentee program. It's an opportunity for you in March Madness. And all you got to do is take care of the hard costs. But if you're needing or if you've been beat up in the industry, and you're tired, I'm sick and tired, I want to get deals, I want to work deals, I want to learn this creative real estate investing stuff, some wholesaling stuff, seller finance, without having to pay for a module for this, a module for that, or a module for this and that, or going to YouTube and spinning your wheels. I speak with thousands of people every single year, and I hear a lot of the same stories, right? When I was getting started, the same thing. But I got a little bit of background, some marketing, management, and things of that nature, going through the corporate industry and world, and did that for a long time until I got frustrated and said, man, I got to do something else here. There's something else in the agenda for me. All right. When I was younger, obviously, going to school and all that good stuff. But before I get to that, I'm going to share some of those stories. Hopefully they'll align with yourself and you understand where you're coming from, because I understand where you're coming from when you're getting started, or maybe you're hitting a brick wall here and there. You're just second guessing yourself. Don't listen to the noise. Believe in what's in your heart and what's in your gut, and keep moving forward. Okay. I always say, in God we trust, right? Or whatever your power is. For me, I'm a God-fearing man. I'm not a holy roller, but that's what keeps me rolling, along with reading and studying and my family and people and things around me. I keep my core small. That's what I like and what I feel most comfortable with, right? But I get it. Am I afraid to go on stage and talk and walk and speak and even be here? No, it's my thing. Negotiating and working with people. That's what I'm all about. It's what I enjoy. That's what I did when I was younger, and when I moved into corporate America, and then made a transitional move into what I do now. And now this is obviously a little bit different. People are getting on here. I see a lot of people getting on the internet and things of that nature, or doing this type of stuff. For some people, it's cool, and some have a hard time with it, and others are like, man, I'm like, hey, comb your hair, right? Be presentable of some sort. But I get it. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own trained mindset on how they think they should get stuff done, and that's cool. That's what it's all about, right? Like I said, or I should say, my dad used to say, opinions are like assholes, everybody, or son, and everybody has one. He also had another one. It was like, if you want to soar like an eagle, right, you can't hang around turkeys, right, because turkeys don't fly. You gotta hang with other eagles, not egos, but eagles, right? So it's always live and uncut, unless obviously it will be cut and monetized. Facebook's limiting the amount of videos. I guess they're going to start deleting them every 30 minutes. So, we've always download them, monetize them, do what we need to do. This is being streamed live across several platforms on social media throughout the United States and the world. So definitely catch us. You can catch us anywhere. Just hashtag GetErickPaulLive, GetErickPaulLive. Watch free videos and things of that nature in regards to wholesaling, finding deals, surfing for deals, negotiating deals, getting the submission from the seller, setting appointments, and all that good stuff. All the things that you're going to need, right, in this business. For today, we're going to talk about the American Mentee program, the opportunity that's being presented today for March Madness and March Madness only. It is a selection process, so we have to make sure we're a good fit for each other. Make sure you punch your way out of a paper bag. Make sure you can follow directions. Make sure you're going to show up to the party, because if you don't, shame on you. At the end of the day, you're not going to get what you need to get out of this. The goal is to get deals, right? Is to work deals, but putting a process together based on your goals and then building a target and a game plan around that. So it's very exclusive, right? You'll be working with myself and my team and others working here, but between you and I want you to hear it. That's what I wanted to hear. I want you to hear me negotiate and work with sellers and things of that nature, just like my mentor and what I got to do when he was around. God bless his soul, right? So I got to go with him. I got to hear him. I got to hear the inflections in his voice, how he spoke, how he walked, how he talked. And then I assimilated those things, right? Or mirrored certain things. I was very fortunate and got lucky by doing that, because I learned some things that 97% of Americans do not know how to do, maybe or choose not to do, but really just don't know, because it's creative real estate investing. There's certain things that once it's in here, it never dissipates, kind of like riding a bike, right? Once you learn, it's forever, okay? So I want to share that with you, if that's okay with you. I'd like to share that with you. There is a hard cost, so just to eliminate any of the tire kickers, I would say watch it all the way through anyways, because I'm always going to deliver and drop some awesome tips, get you fired up, or drop some things that you can use actually in this field to find deals, surfing for deals, negotiate deals, or understand. Talked to a few this week with some people didn't even know what wholesaling is or was, or when they got started, they didn't know that there was a thing called wholesaling, right? So not everybody knows what creative real estate investing is. Not everybody knows what wholesaling is, but everybody knows what a real estate agent and a broker is, right? So, but investor, different terms, right? Are you an investor? Are you a wholesaler? Are you, just a negotiator, an acquisition person, a disposition person? They're kind of the same when you have a traditional brokerage and a private firm. They're kind of built the same, but they have different terms, right? Real estate, we love those acronyms and things of that nature, right? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to pull this up and put it right up in here so you can see this. I also have some spectacles that I'm going to be wearing, right? And I'm going to be reading some notes here and here, but this is what I'm going to share with you today. So welcome. We're actually going to be on Saturday. We have a live webinar. If you want to attend that, I'm going to put that up here, and you can be able to scan the QR code or sign up. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. And when we talk about this, what we're going to do is a seminar. We're going to have that on Saturday, and it'll be the real estate domination webinar. And within the next 60 minutes, what's going to happen during those 60 minutes, are you going to learn exactly the exact strategy on how to dominate real estate investing without needing huge capital or prior experience. If you ever wanted to break into real estate and scale quickly, you're definitely in the right place, okay? Now, I get this, right? And when you're there, and even now, right, and when you stick around to the end, I'm going to have something very special for you, and I'm going to give it to you. It's going to be absolutely free, and you can use it in the market right now because it works. We tested. You get a 30-35% response rate every time you use it. That's 30-35 out of every 100 sellers that you're going to talk with and chat with, and it's called Surfing for Deals. I'm going to give that to you if you stick around. I'll be giving away an exclusive real estate domination Surfing for Deals training. That'll be a link down here as well. We'll even put it in the chat, okay? That'll help you because it definitely helps our mentors secure their first deals within weeks because we're actually in the game, working in the game with sellers and working with you, okay? But you got to stay to the end to receive it, okay? Now, I know there's distractions everywhere, your phone, social media, emails, but this one strategy I'm about to share with you can change your life. For one, because you're going to be hunting deals, and it only takes one deal to help you change your life and get you fired up and motivated to be able to say, man, I want to continue to do this. I want to continue to hunt deals and write contracts and wholesale and fix and flip and buy and hold and all that good stuff, right? Now, I don't want you to miss a single step. So take a deep breath, close out your tabs and all that good stuff or whatever you got going on right now. Put your phone on silent and grab a notepad. Definitely take notes, okay? Take notes for this deal, okay? And we got an awesome deal for March Madness for you. And this is a done with you, done for you program where there's nothing left. There's nothing left out. I should say there's nothing left to chance. Every single thing we do, every I guess terminology we use, how we speak with sellers, I'm going to share that with you on our one-on-one when we're working together. I like to call them magical words or magical clauses and things of that nature to help you in this business. Trust me, you're gonna really see a big difference on how fast you can go. If you've joined a program and you spent $500, $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, $30,000, $50,000, I've seen all the way up to $150,000, right? And you're still spinning your wheels, you'll find very quickly, once you come aboard in the first 30 days, you're going to go, man, I wish they would have said how come they didn't tell me this stuff? How come I didn't see the results that I'm seeing now with you and what we're doing? Happens every time, happens all the time, because it's kind of like, think of it like this as an analogy of a puzzle. So say, hey, we're going to put this puzzle together. I'm going to dump all the puzzle pieces on the table and then turn the picture around and say, go for it, put it together. But you got some simple rules you got to follow, right? Start from the outside and work your way in. Cool. That's it. Easy peasy. But even if I turn the puzzle picture around and you start putting it together, guess what? And there's no program. There's just nothing out there unless you're working with somebody exclusively. You're still going to have missing pieces. Think of it that way, right? Well, you can't complete the puzzle because there's always some missing pieces. We're gonna complete that with you by putting those pieces together and giving you those pieces because we want you to be successful. We want to build puzzles, right? Which means we want to do deals, we want to work deals, we want to rock deals, and that's really where we're going to make our money. Now, the hard cost to come aboard, that just takes care of the hard cost, and it barely does that, right? To help you get started with a done with you and a done for you program. Whether you're just wanting to get started and you got beat up a little bit and you want to just build your business and make some deals and rock some deals here and there, then that's fine too. If you want to scale up and say, man, no, I want to have a business, I want to open an office, I want to do I want to have an acquisition team, I want to have a dispo team, I want to have a lead generator, lead coordinator, I want to have a secretary collecting checks and all this good stuff, right? Then that we can do. You just got to share that with me. If you're ready for that, then great. Some people come aboard and they have some money to work with, got a credit card here and there, because look, after all, this is a business, okay? So this is a business, and I'm going to share something with you real quick. Just remember, it's a business, so it does cost some money, and you got to, have at least some marketing dollars, put some gas in your car. It's not going to kill you. That's the thing, that there's a way to do this from bootstrap, or if you're ready to roll and you're like, man, I know what I need to do, or I know what I need to do. I got my LLC, I got some corporate credit, I got my name, I got everything that I need. I just need to build this thing correctly and figure out how to close these deals, right? And then hire other people to close them. So with that said, that's cool. Doesn't matter. So as it says right here, Master Creative Real Estate Investing, how to buy property with no money, credit, or spending days watching shitty videos. No PDFs, no Facebook groups, the blind leading the blind and things of that nature, right? This is basically just one-on-one mentoring, okay? Now, there will be some PDFs just to reiterate what we're working on or what we're mentoring on, right? There will be some videos if you need them. It's only the time when people are asking questions. We've learned this over the years, going, look, instead of saying it over and over, don't matter. We're still going to say it the first time so you can get it, so it gets soaked into your subconscious until there's a trigger, and then it hits the conscious mind, and then it becomes a habit, and then you get your, what's called, no pun intended, AHA, your aha moment, going, now I understand why you keep saying that over and over and over. Now I get it, because you've seen it, it triggered, and now it becomes a habit or becomes reality in your mind. So that's called muscle memory, all right? Or a little bit of muscle memory and triggering things of that nature to help you, right, with this business. That's why it's so unique in how we do it and when we're doing this. And that's why I love the one-on-one mentoring until I don't, right? And I get it. It's just taking all that stuff out of my head and put it on videos, PDFs, all that good stuff. So, but people ask the same questions at certain points. So then we go, hey, no problem. You need a cheat sheet for that? Build it. Oh, I don't quite understand the role play part where we're doing this and the submissions, the mission to the submission, and, the 3 magical questions, setting the stage. No problem. We put a little video together and we put a PDF together and it's already there. If there's something that comes up that's really out of the blue, no problem. We'll do it just for you and we'll put it together just for you. Even though a lot of people may not be asking for that, right? Or they get it right out of the gate, or they get it in a different way. This is not a race. So it's not about, I want to go as fast as the other. There's no competition, right? It's not about that. The competition is outside, not here and inside, but outside with other people that are trying to rock deals, take your deal, or, circumvent you or whatever, or just say, hey, man, they may be better than you, so they get the deal and you don't. That's not going to happen, right? Because we're going to think of it as having a team here, right? We're a team of warriors with you going to battle it's the competition, right? We're not going to do the hoopla shit. At the end of the day, hey, there's a property and it's available. We're going after it, period, right? Now, we're not here to make enemies with others, but at the end of the game, business is business, and we're not here to, harm anybody or disregard anybody. What business is business. We're here to do what we need to do to go in and help our fellow Americans, which are sellers, buyers, investors, and things of that nature. So if that makes sense to you, I'm going to go ahead and offer this to you. Okay, we're at about 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead. This is Amplify the Art of the Deal. Take your real estate business to new heights. And there's a little ticker down there, right? I'm Eric, obviously, of the Amplify Real Estate Show. I didn't get into that too much, but I just wanted to share those points with you. The American AHA, Americans Helping Americans, the American Mentee Program, true one-on-one mentoring. I could truly say that's probably one of the only programs on the planet or in the United States of America that do what we do. Nobody does it like we do it. Nobody, because we spend the time one-on-one. We spend a lot more time we should with our mentees because that's out of love, right? And we know that we want to do deals, right? My goal is to help you become a creative real estate investor, a creative real estate investing expert, a sub-2 master, a wholesale master, whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. As long as it's creative real estate investing, we're going to do it. We're going to learn it. You're going to learn it, and I'm going to help you. Okay. So, and it doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If it's in the morning from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., hey, rock and roll. It's not a bank, right? We don't shut down at 5 p.m. and then you get a bunch of support from India or the Philippines or wherever, or Mexico or something like that. No. Right? Sure, we got people that help us out during those hours if you need it for customer service, things of that nature. We all train on the same platform. And everything's by schedule, right? We're best via schedule. So we set it up, show up. If you have to reschedule, no problem. If we go over, it's not like there's a timer, right? Hey, all right, have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye. Let's schedule the next meeting for our next, our next appointment. No, doesn't work that way. If the meeting goes 20 minutes, it's 20 minutes. If it goes 3 minutes, it goes 3 minutes. If it goes 30, 40, 50, if it goes an hour to 2 hours, oh, wow. If there was an appointment with another mentee before that, well, they understand because those are the rules. We signed up to spend time with each other. So I'm going to give you that time and you're going to give me the time and we're going to rock and roll together, right? Because I know how critical it is. I know how critical it is for you to understand what needs to happen in a transaction, right? To understand the art of the deal, right? To understand the Amplified method, sales 101, the psychology behind the mission is the submission to getting those appointments. Now, these are things that, sure, there's pieces of it that you may be seeing here or there in programs or YouTube and this and that, but it's not, like I said, it's like that puzzle. All the missing pieces are going to be completed in here, and these are almost like magical rock and roll pieces, right? Kind of like, I hate to say it because I don't want to give that guy too much credit, right? But that movie with Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny and all that good stuff, right? It's just, it's magical. It's knowing certain things that others don't. And there's a process to it that I'm going to share with you, which is proprietary to us, that I'm going to share with you for you, so to become proprietary to you and only you, and you can share with whoever you want in your family or things of that nature. But we're going to paper up to make sure that we're both doing the right thing. Okay. So first and foremost, let me pull this up as well. See if it comes up here. Okay. So lock in your spot right there. You can scan that QR code, Amplified Media, Amplify Your Business. AHA America's Helping America is one of the top-rated one-on-one investment mentorship programs in the world. Subscribe now. Go to the YouTube channel. Hashtag GetErickPaulLive for free videos and things of that nature. I'm going to break out my little notes here. So you might be also, we're probably a little bit late in the game, but you may be wondering, why should you listen to me, right? Well, first of all, my name is Eric, and I'm the founder of AHA, America's Help Americans, and Amplified Media. I've helped and spoke with and worked with thousands and thousands of aspiring investors throughout the United States in America, helping them with their business and coaching, consulting, and mentoring them along with other like agents and brokerages and brokers and independents and things of that nature. And they're just having a hard time. Even the Chinese virus, we're rocking and rolling, right? We're doing stuff in the before that even, and then into the Chinese virus, and then into now. So good times, bad times, it doesn't matter. Bottom line is just we keep rocking and rolling. It is we got to adjust and adapt, obviously, to the market. Let me see. See, I started with no money, no credit, just like many of you. But these, and I worked my butt off working a corporate job. So, I had a couple of bucks to do what I needed to do. And the same token, when I got started, I did build until now and continue with real estate. Kept on buying millions and millions of dollars of real estate. So built $1 million portfolio. Then obviously the market did its thing and shifted and changed, and the market took a dump. And then 2010, 11, 12, myself and others started emerging and rebranding. Some really hit it hard and lost 17, 20, 30 million bucks. And, they needed help, or they just got out and disappeared. Now they're back. Some chose not to. Some chose to get into syndications. Others chose to get into commercial. Others decided to do different businesses out of the ashes, right, if you want to call it. And others were during 2010, 11, 12, 13. They're saying, man, I need deals, I need deals, I need deals. So that's when AHA was born, okay, the concept. And now it's no longer a concept. It is here. So let's let me see. Imagine where you are, all right, in your life. And we'll take a look at master. Well, let's see. Picture walking. and knowing your passive income. Not forget that, man. Let's see what else we got here. All right, let's see. You need a lot. I'm go through these. So okay, you know what? I'm done with this. But we'll keep on moving forward, right? I hate notes and I hate reading notes, but it is what it is. I like to just kind of look and glaze over the notes and what's the topic and what we're talking about. Obviously, it's creative real estate investing. If you're having a hard time, I talk to a lot of people who don't understand how to underwrite yet. ARV, having a hard time talking. And there's a lot of people that are kicking ass, right? So don't always believe what you see on the internet. I get it. This, a lot of people are busting ass and doing what they need to do. And they're getting deals, and cold calling works, text marketing works, yes. And you got to be careful with a lot of stuff because of regulations. So make sure you do what's comfortable for you, right? The same token, just get a little uncomfortable and try it, do it so you can see results, get good at it. I did see something, and I was talking with somebody in regards to going, man, cold calling still work? Is it a way to go? And others are like, well, you know what? You should probably learn how to cold call, because if you can't cold call and get on the phone, how are you going to negotiate? Even if you get a deal, who's going to negotiate the deal for you? Someone else? Or are you going to do it? AI going to do it? So eventually you're going to have to get good at that, because it is a trait. It is a skill set that will serve you forever, right? So you're going to want that, and then, once you get good, find someone else and then train them to be as good as you to negotiate on deals. So now you got yourself a kick-ass cold caller, right? That's my 2 cents there with that. Let me see. If you got any questions, definitely reach out and ask. I'm going to type something up in here with a little bit of rock and roll as always. I'm also going to put in the Surfing for Deals. You can scan the QR code and get that. So here, excuse me. All right. So I'll pull this back up here. So get deals done with the American Mentee program, creative real estate investing, one-on-one true mentoring with real results, right? Sign up today. Don't miss it. So I challenge you to sign up. Definitely lock in your spot, because it is a selection process. We're only got a handful of peeps that we're going to be taking on. It is there are hard costs that actually come with it, and you got to take care of those hard costs is all we ask. Let me see if I'm going to pop up the QR code for you to see if it's down here. Where's it at? Boom, boom, boom. And this is at 42% off for March Madness. Let me see. Where's it at? Should be right there. Lock in your spot for the one-on-one mentoring program. It's 42% off. If you need financing for that, we got you covered up here for that. Let me see. I think there should be a link for the coaching and mentoring. This is for done with you and done for you. I'm going to share a couple pages for you as well. So I'm going to definitely give this to you for free. So let me share my screen. And it's going to be this Saturday. We got a live webinar. So definitely show up. Peter's doing some weird shit. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got. Let's share the tab. Okay, so Real Estate Domination Mentorship Program. That is for the one-on-one mentoring program. I'm going to share it with you real quick. Easy peasy. You can go there and you can join. Click that button. This is for March Madness. Okay. And this is basically what you'll be getting: a complete real estate domination course, step-by-step training and creative real estate investing to help you start and scale your business, right? There'll be live mentoring calls, coaching calls. We'll be with you one-on-one. We'll be with you while you're out the property and locking up the property. We'll be sharing the art of the deal with you. We're going to be sharing the art of walking the house with you. We're going to be sharing all the contracts and agreements that we use. You will choose whether you want to use them or not. Totally up to you, right? You can get legal advice first and foremost. I'm not an attorney, a bookkeeper, or even a CPA or financial analyst. It's for entertainment purposes. Rock and roll. If you get some value from this, definitely share, like, and love. Share, like, and love. We appreciate it. Watch it all the way through, back and forth. Get all the juicy nuggets. But this is an opportunity that you don't want to miss for March Madness, okay? So come aboard. We're going to rock deals. We're going to make our money doing deals. That's why taking care of the hard costs is so low right now. So we got 2 that are going on. One's a 6-week program, or it's actually 30 days with the bonus of 2 more weeks for a total of 6 weeks. This one right here is 6 months one-on-one mentoring, and it's a done with you and a done for you program. So basically what we'll be doing for 6 months is one-on-one mentoring to help you and work with you on 6 deals. And we're going to do 6 deals, and we're going to split 6 deals, either in the wholesale bird dog fashion, wholesale, or it's going to be a fix and flip, buy and hold. You have the option to buy the deal from us, or we have the option to buy it from you, or we just sell it off together and we work together and make that money and work out splits. They could be a 60-40, a 50-50, or a 70-30 type split, depending on if we have to bring transaction coordinating in, we have to negotiate more and do more work, or whatever I always say, look, you get paid for what you do, right? So the more work you do, the more money you get paid. If we're stepping in and doing 90% of the work, then the split's going to be according to that, okay? If you're out there hunking and chunking and doing what needs to be done, of course, and it's not just physical, right? Because this is more valuable than pounding a hammer, right? And picking something up or cleaning something up, right? So it'll be more than fair at the end of the day, trust me, because nobody does it, nobody wants to do it, nobody wants the liability and all that other good stuff. But we will rock and roll together, right? Paper up for everything, so you'll know exactly what you're getting into. We'll know exactly what we're working with and things of that nature. And then it's, what I'm going to do too. On top of that is we're going to take it from 6 months to 12 months. If you sign up today and it's during March Madness, or you see this video and it's floating and rocking and rolling, then we'll honor another 6 months. So it'll be a total of 12 months, one-on-one mentoring. We're going to partner up and do 6 deals together, whether it'll be a wholesale fee or a bird dog fee or a fix and flip fee, or we go into a buy and hold situation, or maybe it's assisted living, co-living, or whatever it may be. Heck, it might even be a multi-family type deal, commercial deal, land deal. It doesn't matter, because the principles and the foundation cover all those other things, right? And then we bring in the expert that's good on those certain things, as well as myself, right? But it's negotiating it and locking it up and making that money. That's what it's about, as well as keeping and holding and building your wealth. So with that said, you can go ahead and go. There'll be a link and a QR code where you can scroll and save. I'm going to close that up real quick and go back here and move to the next one real quick. So here's the link, right? Now, this is kind of cool. So if you're up to it on the weekends, we can go ahead and get together, and we'll supply you with all the stuff that you need. But that's for something totally different, but it's just a way to break bread if you're in Southern California and you want to learn some stuff. It'll be a meetup and things of that nature. But I would probably go here and scan that QR code right there for some time. We'll chit chat and talk. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I have some appointments that I got to actually take care of, and onboarding some new peeps, as well as some properties and things of that nature that are here in Southern California where they need some help, right? Fellow Americans need some help with the property, and we're going to step in to see if we can help them in the private section. If that doesn't work, as we go through our flow and funnel, then we can pass them over to the private section, which would be an agent or broker or loan of some sort, right? So you'll find out how that's a beautiful, awesome, lovely thing. Definitely scan that QR code and get some time with us and myself, and we'll chat and see if we're a good fit. If we are, awesome. We'll move forward, and I'll submit a proposal to you, and we'll rock and roll, get you a link. It takes about 24 to 72 hours to get you set up and actually going, because we actually use human beings to set up the links that are that have a signature to you, and obviously getting other things set up with the micro goal sheet, some of the platforms that we use for coaching, mentoring, and training, where we keep it all together. There'll be some emails that are in a digestible manner. So you're not going to get hammered with the tons of emails, not going to get hammered with a bunch of videos, not going to get hammered with a bunch of PDFs. No, we're just going to get straight to business and rock and roll and move forward, because I want you to conform. I almost want you to put on these blinders, right? And just focus. If you hyper-focus on one thing, we're going to accomplish, and we're going to rock, and we're going to manifest things together. That's the power of that. Also challenge you to pick up the book, Think and Grow Rich. And if you do come aboard, guess what? That book is required reading. You have to pick it up and read it anyways. So hopefully if you're coachable, awesome. If you're not, then this is probably not going to be a good fit. Because, I know for me, hey, I got a coach and they tell me, or a mentor, or, or I should say mentor, right? If you're unable to be mentored, then this is probably not for you. Because usually the best people that work with us is the ones that have kind of been beat up in the industry. We reprogram a little bit and then we move forward. They got that fire in the heart like you do, I'm sure. And with your permission, love to share that with you. Love to work with you. And it doesn't matter where you're at in the United States of America, right? It could be Florida, Montana. It could be Ohio, Missouri, Texas, anywhere, Oregon. You know what I mean? And you're probably thinking, well, Canada, I don't know. Who knows? Well, the United States of America, right? Anyways, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward with one more. I'm going to share something with you. This is very cool. And probably thinking about, well, what is this? I hear a lot of this stuff, right? The future of real estate, right? What's the future of real estate investing? What you need to know. I'm not going to get into a big old thing about it, or a seminar or a lecture, but the market is shifting, right? Along with like NAR and traditional real estate, and you got all these software companies, kind of like Carvana, where they'll make you an offer on a house or cars and things of that nature using software, AI technology. I get it. You must adjust, adapt, or you will perish. That's the theme for today, anyways, with the American Mentee program. Adjust, adapt, or you will perish. I say let's rock and roll. Okay, so Saturday, click that, or should scan this QR code. It's for the Creative Real Estate Domination Live Meetup. Definitely sign up for that. It's free. It's not going to cost you a dime on a Saturday. If you're available, 2 p.m. We're going to go live. We're going to talk about that, but there will be a Zoom. So we'll be going live, but live with us at the end of the day to make it more personal. And we'll get in there. We're going to rock and roll. I'm going to share what creative real estate investing is. We're going to talk about, we're going to have open-ended questions. I'm going to get everything answered that you possibly need. And then we're going to have a proposal for you to come aboard, period. That's what this is all about. We're looking for good people to work with throughout the United States of America. I'm going to share what we and others do across the United States of America. And if it's a good fit, awesome. I'm going to share a video for you as well. Not right now, but it'll be in the link down below or probably the chat. Definitely scan that and jump on and let's work together and see what we can do, what type of damage we can do. That's probably the wrong word, damage, right? I should say, because obviously we're out helping fellow Americans and we want to work with people and we want to make some money, right? But at the same token, real estate's changing. The landscape is changing. Everything is changing in regards to that, but it's in a good fashion. Definitely, I got one more for you, and then I'm going to wrap this up. If you have any questions, definitely shoot in the chat or do a DM. Here's some of our credo here, right? Let me pull that up. No drama, just deals. Join the Amp Live 30-day real estate challenge. That was early for today at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. we went live, and this is for March Madness only, right? That is a 30-day with a bonus of 2 weeks. Work with us one-on-one. Our whole goal is to help you get a deal. But for this right now, this is all about the one-on-one mentoring program. Most want to come aboard the one-on-one because they know, what, I need the one-on-one. I need to work with you. I need to be able to call you. I need to be able to work with you. I need to be able to listen to you when you're locking up deals so I can do the same. Oh, what? Aha moment. There it is. All right. Okay. So at the same token, we do have full marketing. So we put marketing and stuff together for you, whether it's flyers, cards, postcards, all that good stuff. You piggyback on the national brand, Americans helping Americans, and then we start building out your brand. Okay, and there's a reason for that. We've worked with people in the past. Well, I just spent $5,000 on a website, and I got a graphics person doing this, and I'm running ads, and we ask, how's it going? Not very good. Okay, well, scrap that for right now. Keep it. It's your investment. We'll get that running later, but let's get you in building. Let's build that foundation first. Let's work on you, right? Let's get you rocking and rolling. Let's get you to the point where you're as good as an agent or an appraiser without having to get a license, and even better, right? So you can actually underwrite and understand how to get the ARV and do your numbers and know that there's money in the deal. And then understand how to do the role play, right? Couple of sessions, you're going to be like a pro. Trust me. Couple of sessions with our one-on-one and we're working together with the live role play. 9 times out of 10, you're kicking agents' ass and wholesalers that have been in the business 2-3 years of the things that I'm going to share with you, okay? And then from there, we're going to surf for deals. We're going to get you in the market. We're going to get you in there working and getting sellers to talk to you. So you're going to be in the game very quickly. And then we're going to start building out your systems. And we'll start building out your verticals, what I like to say, right? Because you need leads coming in. But if you suck at converting them, suck at, your closing ratios are not very good, which we're going to work on. Our goal is to get you up to a 70-80% closing ratio within 6 to 12 months. Can we do that? Of course we can. I know we can. We've done it and do it all the time. I did it when I got started, but I was very hungry, okay? So hopefully you're very hungry, okay? Register now. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up real quick. I know I keep saying that, but I want to make sure that I share all this awesome stuff with you. And this is the most important part here. Creative real estate creative real estate investing. That's the jam here, right? It's always fly under that umbrella of creative real estate investing, right? So this is what I want to share this with you. I want you to go ahead and click this real quick and scan that QR code. Where's it at? I believe it's right there. Lock in your spot right there. Okay. And this is for the one-on-one mentoring program, true one-on-one mentoring program. I may have I think there's a financed one as well, where you can scan the QR code. And if you need financing, great. Otherwise, it's just a simple link, Visa, American Express, MasterCard. We'll chat. We'll talk. Make sure we're a good fit. We move forward. If not, no problem. Good luck to you. Maybe later, or vice versa. And that's okay. We'll shake hands, part friends, as they say, right? So it's a beautiful, beautiful, lovely thing. Scan that QR code, lock in your spot. Let's chat, let's talk, and let's see if we're a good fit. Now, without further ado, hopefully you're out there talking to sellers, trying to become the best that you can be. My goal is to help you become a creative real estate investing expert, to help you become a sub-2 master, wholesale master, it doesn't matter. Or maybe it's something else that you're wanting to do. Maybe it's lease options. Maybe it's rent to own, right? Maybe it's mobile homes or some other thing that you're thinking in your mind. We can definitely bring it out and see if it's going to be a good fit, and then put a game plan together to move forward. First and foremost, everybody wants to they start off as a bird dog, then they become a wholesaler, then they start fixing and flipping, buying and holding, all that good stuff. We can go through the regiment, or we can pick wherever you feel that you're ready to rock at, right? Some people are ready to start buying properties and want to acquire them. They want to buy them. They want to hold them. Some want to do some wholesaling, put a couple of bucks in the bank so they have something to work with, and then start looking for properties to buy and hold using creative real estate investing strategies and the AmpLive method. So definitely, I got something I need to share with you. I'm going to put it in the chat real quick, and this is what I promised, right? And that's going to be the surfing for deals. I believe it's right here. I could probably pull it up, and I'm going to pull the link as well. Right here. Is this it? See what we got here. Yep, surfing for deals. Boom. I'm going to share that. One second. Share this tab instead. Here we go. See if we can see it. Okay. Pull it up again. Share the screen. There we go. Okay, so this should be it here. Technology, it's beautiful, right? So scan that QR code, or actually, I'm going to give you. Let me pull this up real quick, and then I'm going to drop it in the chat for you. Or you can always DM if you want the link. And this is the learn. It's what we call surfing for deals, right? It explodes your phone and email with sellers that need to sell. Remember, you want the ones that need to sell. That's for real estate investing. And the ones that want to sell are great for listing. So you can have the best of both worlds. It's very easy. Just put your information in there, and we'll get the full training to you. And you also have the option to do a few other things. And come aboard and work with us. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat real quick. There it is. There's the link. And I'm going to share this with you. This is on let me see. This is the webinars AMP. I'm going to share this tab, see if it comes up. There it is. So we got that on a Saturday, the AmpLive Creative Real Estate Domination Masterclass. All right. AmpLive presents Creative Real Estate Domination Live Meetup with AHA, Eric, and others, fellow Americans, sponsored by VIP Execs on Saturday, March 22nd. Scan that QR code. Be part of it. Be part of the game, because that's what it is. We're out there rocking and rolling. I believe that's it. I think that's all I wanted to share. So let's go back to this here and this here, the American Mentee program. I'm going to pull up the QR code so you can scan it and lock it in. Right now it's at 42% off of the hard costs. I believe it is right here. You gotta love technology, right? Okay, lock in your spot right there. Boom. I believe that's it. Scan that QR code, lock in your spot for one-on-one mentoring in the American Mentee program. While you can. For March Madness. Without further ado, I'm going to wrap this up. Rock and roll in all that you do. Keep on rocking and rolling. Never give up. Never stop. Read, and become a reading monster, and because that definitely fuels the fuel of life. Music or whatever connects you. Maybe it's baseball, maybe it's working out, maybe it's music, maybe it's learning an instrument, or maybe you're just a badass at something. Whatever gets the endorphins flowing and rolling and rocking and rolling. Besides where's it at? I think the phone's here somewhere. That's good. I can't find it, so that's a good thing, right? But anyways, without further ado, rock and roll and all what you do. I'm going to go ahead and put my mug up here so you can see my eyes and I can see yours. All right, maybe not. Not yet anyways, right? But scan the QR code. Look forward to working with you. Hopefully you got some value from this. Like and share and love with others. Definitely take advantage of that free surfing for deals that I sent to you. A lot of people are going through it and enjoying it, and they're enjoying it and actually doing it, right? I had a young man, I believe it was Indianapolis, who's out there surfing for deals on Craigslist and Marketplace and Zillow and other places and going through training, and he's finding a bunch of deals. You're going to find deals all over the place. There are deals out there, but you have to understand how to underwrite them and how to work them. Had a couple of calls today in regards to that as well, right? Going, man, I had deals, but I couldn't close them, or I couldn't move them, or I sent them out and nobody bought them because they said they weren't deals, right? So it's very important. You got to be the expert. You got to do the work. You got to figure out the ARV. You got to figure out the repairs, right? And you can do that by talking to the seller, right? Asking those questions. And you have to understand, if you're working with agents, you got to vet them and make sure that they're unicorn agents, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. Hopefully those are some pro tips. Write those down. Definitely NODs and pre-foreclosures are coming out more and more. Probates, people are, yes, unfortunately passing away, and the youngsters don't want the properties. So there's properties that need help, that are going to need a lot of repairs. Those are coming to the market. Properties are sitting, but we're seeing the needle move, where properties are rising and we're getting more activity. So that's a good thing. So rock and roll and get out there and do your thing, right? Don't listen to the drama. Don't listen to the negative stuff. I always say PMA, positive mental attitude, treat others as you would like to be treated. Read between the lines, and don't forget to see the forest through the trees. Open up your mindset a little bit. A mindset is very powerful. 99% of this business is mindset, and then 90% is showing up. When you show up, things happen and things are rocking, right? Like right now, there's some awesome meetup events out there right now. I'd rather be at those. I'd rather be hanging out and talking to people who need my services, need our services, or have deals, or want to sell deals, or looking to do the business, right? But I'm here with you right now today, okay? Rock and roll, so hopefully that means something, right? I'm here. Someone else or whatever you're thinking, I was thinking of doing this or going with that person said this, that. Well, I'm right here with you right now. So let's rock and roll. Let's do this. I believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. We're going to believe in each other, and we're going to rock and roll together. Rock and roll in all that you do. AHA, Americans helping Americans. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time. Doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. And AMP Live, the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind. Right there, scan that QR code where we train and truly, truly mentor you one-on-one. It's a done with you and done for you program in the United States of America. AMP Live Media is our powerhouse agency or media company, broadcasting media and marketing company that will help with any of this stuff that we're doing here now and help you get you up and running with your done for you and done with you program to get your leads going, your CRM, and all that beautiful good stuff and graphics and everything, right? So it's a one-stop shop to a degree. We're just out there to rock and roll to help you with your business. And obviously sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence, rock and roll in all that you do. Let's make America great again, yes. And I am Made in America. You're Made in America. We're together. Let's keep on rocking and continue to help with Made in America in the United States of America. Bye-bye.